All the disrespect before you play back, button check. Button check.
What is up, Button Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day. It is Friday. The weekend buttons are here. We done made it, so we gotta check them. Chapters down below, sub button right there. All that good stuff. We got three hot topics, three hot stories we gotta check today. So without further ado, let's get these buttons. Let's go. All right, now into the first set of everybody in the FGC complaining that nobody can get into the Marvel Tokon beta buttons that need to be checked. Okay, so check this out. We kind of talked about it yesterday in yesterday's episode. I don't think it was in the title. Or if it was very vague. But after that, I noticed a lot of other content creators talking about the same thing. I was like, it's a real thing, to the point where some people think it's a damn problem. Either way, we got Rooflemonger, Maximilian. We're about to watch some of their clips. Their links down below. Let's go.
Hello and welcome. This is Rooflemonger, my friends. The Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls beta, the closed beta, is just right around the corner, and you gotta be really excited. Okay, we put in our beta applications, we got our invites. Let's play that beta. And then, oh, wait, I didn't get invited. And no, my friend, it's not just you that didn't get invited. It's just about everybody. I can't think of like any beta for like anything that's a closed beta that just put out general invites where I've seen like less people from the community actually get invited to the game. And before you decry things like, you know, content creator privilege, you know, well, I didn't get invited, but of course all the YouTubers get invited. Nah, ain't none of us got invited neither. Take myself or many of your other favorite content creators on the YouTube front here. Pretty much nobody's getting nothing. As far as I know, only Maximilian and Justin Wong got in the beta. And just about anybody else, no luck. And of course, you know, if the alleged bigwigs can't get in, then how's the common man gonna get in? And turns out, not so good neither. Now, of course, there is some small handfuls of people getting in, but overall, it seems like it's a percentage of the people that applied. So while yes, there's some confusion, there will be streaming allowed for the game while it's live. So the people who do have it, go watch them play the game. The way it's looking, I don't think like the player pool is going to be terribly large. I don't know what the criteria is for accepting, although I do know that the beta selection process is very different for how you get to play the game compared to like basically how it's been done since the dawn of time for just about every game.
Let's talk about this Tokon shit. We do. This beta has not even started yet, and it feels like it has been a marathon. Ain't even live. Y'all haven't even played it yet. Most people haven't played it. I am eager to play more of it after only playing it for like 40-ish minutes. And now there are so many things that have transpired over the last kind of like few days that it's sort of nuts. So just to be clear, I'm in a situation where I got very lucky. I got a confirmation in the first email. Does that mean that there has been a direct benefit to the usual content creators, broadcasters, video makers, streamers, all that kind of stuff? No. The first big point of drama that has already surrounded this beta has been that a lot of folks don't seem to be getting in. And I don't mean just from a streamer perspective. I also mean from like, for every 10 people you hear that applied for this beta, it seems like 1 or 2 maybe got in. It is all over the place so far. I see some people got in. So here's what's crazy about it. Folks that you would definitely expect, you know, at the top of the fighting game streaming pendulum, totem pole, whatever. You got dudes like Justin Wong and Sajam, Diaphone, Brian F, Sonic Fox, like all these characters that have been making content and streaming for a long time with consistent viewership and all that kind of stuff. Most of them saying, hey, we're still not in this shit. I usually don't make a lot of like videos, if not content around what other people are talking about and taking quotes from several others. But yeah, Sonic Fox is not on the beta. And they're obviously talking about it. Diaphone is not in on the beta. They're talking about it. Brian F. not in on the beta. Justin, I don't know. From what I heard from a while ago, like he also might not have been in yet. Sajam, I heard, had also not gotten in yet. I'm like, wow. This is Justin got one. Okay, that's good. But still, there's a whole bunch of folks that just didn't make it into this thing, which is kind of crazy. The premise behind this is all like, dude, I want more people to play this. I get it. Like, discovering things in fighting games is interesting. This beta is 3 days, but it's actually 1 day. The beta I thought went live at Friday at 8 to 9 a.m. I read the document wrong. The beta goes live Friday at 9 p.m. Pacific. It goes live at midnight Eastern. It is live for a few hours in one day, and then there's the duration of Saturday that it's live, 24 hours that it's live on Saturday. However, it goes down at like 9 a.m. on Sunday.
What?
So it went live the latest part of the first day and down within like the first third of the last day. So you pretty much got less than 1.5 days. It's so short, dude. And it honestly, like, it leads to some questions of like, it's 8 a.m. on the last day. It's 35 total hours, which is sort of like, I'm not complaining because I wish everybody would be able to play it, but that's a very short beta, dude. Most betas don't work, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I've been a part of many Arc System Works betas over the years. Here's the thing. It's a 35-hour beta. Do you really think that thing is going to be live and functioning in matchmaking for the entirety of those 35 hours? Hell no. Every single game, no matter how many games they've done Rollback Netcode, no matter how many games they have tried this stuff, from Grand Blue to Guilty Gear to DNF Duel to Dragon Ball Fighters, those games constantly went down over their periods of time, where you were just stuck on the main menu and it wouldn't matchmake and you're just not going anywhere, or you get into the game and the matchmaking doesn't work in the game and then you're doing some practice mode and then the practice mode goes down and kicks you out. This all happens several times, and then for the span of a 3-day beta, you've played for like maybe a day because it was down for like a very large majority of it. They were figuring out how to get it to work. Long story short, we already have a very short beta, and I do not anticipate it working the entirety of the time, which kind of leads me to be like, so do we not want to be playing this for that long? Is it still being, obviously it's early, it's being polished a lot. Do you not want that much feedback? Like, how much information could you literally get from that short a period of time? Is there going to be another beta in the future? There likely will be, but so what's next? Players aren't getting in that you would expect to get in to be able to make content and give impressions on the game and to properly expand and figure out how the game sort of works. The game is not live for very long.
All right, let's stop right there. So yeah, some concerns, some questions. I even have questions. I saw Tampa Never Sleeps make a comment saying that they're going to have a Marvel Tokon tournament, I think tomorrow. It's either tonight or, well, it has to be tomorrow, I think. So I'm like, wait. Who's going to be in it? You know what I'm saying? No, obviously, some people are playing. I did see a couple of posts this morning. It's not from any content creators. It's not from any pros that I know of. It's just normal people posting, I got in, kind of taunting or making fun of everybody else. It's so random. It is so random. And like Max was saying, like, we don't even get to play it that long. Do we not want feedback? Like, what's going to happen? Obviously, you guys are probably going to do this again, but like, what's going on with this one? But it is giving me similar vibes to how NRS did Sonic in this case. Maybe on their side, they're just thinking, oh, we're just trying to be fair and everything was randomly picked. I don't know. That could be me reaching like a mug in this case. I'm just saying, kind of crazy. How y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, next up for them Street Fighter League Japan, we talking about the winners highlights for, I believe, episode 2 of Division S. Hype action. Like I said, link down below so you can check out the full action. I believe it's like almost 4 hours long. It just wrapped up a few hours ago. So we're going to check it out. Let's go.
Open him up though. Take him towards the corner. Counter it combo on the wake up. Man's pressing buttons.
We got
Ready to trade. Too short for the light though.
Woo! The
Right
read!
there. Look at the hit. It's
Damn,
done.
son. Beautifully done. That's actually mad cool. Being able to just get the rest of that animation in that fashion. Even Fujimura's laughing about it. He's like, damn, I guess I'm just gonna get this conversion, right?
Fujimura
It's
over
on the
here
page,
laughing
it's on
like
the
Blas.
Not giving her with those crouching medium punches. That 6 frame with the quickness, getting the counter combos, stocking up. Fujiwara get up to that level 1, that makes the situation even more worse if you get the combo. May not even need to get it done, to be honest. Yo, that was a mean jab.
Yo.
There's the super. Not gonna seal it just yet. One more touch.
Perfect.
That's a tough call.
Whoa.
It has such a significant life lead. Mochi is just so under pressure, right? Ryukichi has not let off the gas, and Mochi has not really done anything to put a speed bump in front of him.
Oh, that's your ass. Get out
Yep,
them
he can't
skies.
beat him. There's no shot. A couple of things to keep aware of, right? Like Ryukichi having the enhancements, having the Kaguru no Mai aura, allows you to just sit back and wait.
Light kick, crouch would kick off the drive rush. Don't get tapped. with a 4 medium punch that has a hurt box
Yo,
on it.
Moke, he's been on a
Damn,
slump,
how
man.
many crouching medium punches? This guy took turn after turn after turn. Are you kidding me? This guy did 3 crouching medium punches.
Moke's been
Those
having
bad boys
fun.
are
He's been
-3.
having fun, but man, I don't know if I've seen him win a set yet.
The medium's able to hit, should be level 3. And KB with the beatdown. The B is in the name. He was talking too much mess. And KB brings us a 3-0 over Moke, the most annoying mind of business in the right sort of way. What do a lot of things. Otani has a lot of board to work with. Can drive rush throw. Would he fireball if he wants to? Drive rush stay fierce.
I'm not gonna lie, I was going for the man Sako. I was going for Daddy Sako, but he wasn't able to pull it off.
Otani with the pop off, keep him caught up in the corner. It's been jail no bail. This guy with the kin is something excellent.
Throwing them punches.
Well done.
That is tough. A lot more. The throw bait is there. Kawano still be able to get the conversion too.
Kawano was
The
playing out of
damage
his
on
mind.
board. Meaty fireball. You saw the reversal. Fenrich, I couldn't tell you what that could have potentially been, but it gets blown up regardless. Frame trap. No, frame kill, excuse me. That is something he did over at EWC as well. We saw him debut that exact frame kill off with a low medium kick into the safe jump. Mad tricky and mad rewarding. One more level.
Gachikun?
Gachikun looking pretty pristine. Kind of tough to call.
Gachikun had some dope momentum though.
For Udio at
throw.
least.
We tech though. Get back in the ring and maybe OD fireball to initiate. Assuming if it looks OD palm hit. Yeah, take a swig, sneak it in. 2, that means we do have the dive kick in the Bukai spin. So less fireballs. Gotcha for the shimmy. Other tech on the throw. Able to block out the low though.
Ooh, tech
Watch
it.
the low on the other side. A tech on the throw. Udio does not want to die. Boy, you better use that bar at the bottom. You better hit that level 2 at the very least, or maybe level 3, maybe some frame with the toe tap.
Nope, that's it.
He set that up, but he had to confirm. All I can do is confirm the time of death is 3-1. Don't whip too much.
Oh, this was dope.
It's tough right now. Kazunoko being stuck in this corner too. A lot of the trades are going to be in favor of Kobion. Dash up, counter hit. That's going to be all he wrote. What a
Dirty
way
Low is
to
losing his
weave
mind
against
somewhere.
the timing of Kazunoko. That was mad smart.
I really thought
He was
Kazunoko
so
was gonna
ready
pull it out.
to dash up in Kazunoko's grill and come in with one of the faster normals in his arsenal. That hell stab as a counter hit was so imperative. 7 frames to catch Kazunoko slipping. Kobion might be the GOAT.
Oh, he's definitely the go. When he can, the sweep is able to land that
Oh,
burns
the
him out.
Bonchan's up, and now he's using
Closer
Sagat.
towards the corner, not where you want to be. Reversal jab, the trade. Nothing in favor of the side of Bonchan. Instead, it's Nemo,
Damn.
level 2, Punisher.
Nemo too strong though.
Damn! What a quick turnaround for Nemo. Starting things off with a perfect and then fully downloading into the following round. Yo, Bonchan, I see the progress, I see the potential, but big man, we gotta take him back to the lab.
I always
But
go for Bonchan.
this is the score right here. NAGOYA NTPOJA taking a big clutch W over Victrix Favu Gaming 30-20.
Good squad still doing the damn thing.
CAG
Still
Osaka
dominant.
giving up the big sweep against the champs. Good 8 squad, 0-40. Still rather close all the way through. And then you just saw the conclusion of our marquee matchup for this week. Crazy Raccoon versus Saishunkan Soul Kumamoto. We had a couple of surprises, not only in score, but also in character selection. Bonchan finally bringing out the big Sagat. Not going to be enough as Saishunkan Soul Kumamoto fully prepared. This is the current spread as we had talked about. Saishunkan Soul Kumamoto with 60. It's NAGOYA NTPOJA with 50 points. Good 8 squad also with 50, but it's 2nd and 3rd respectively. That's crazy. Good 8 squad at the 3rd place right now.
All right, there you have it. I believe the next one is like in 3 or 4 days, so I'll keep you guys posted. Man, there's some shocking ones right there. We see dominant, good 8 squad still doing the thing, still dominant, still, killing everybody. Everybody else, though, I'm surprised that, who is it? Itabashi's team. You got Itabashi, Moke, and Sako. I'm always going for the boy Sako. I think, did they say he was the oldest? Or I think Gaber B was the oldest. Anyway, Sako's 46. So I'm always going for Daddy Sako, but looks like they're coming up short so far. Either way, more action to come. How y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, next up for them, Capcom is sacrificing legacy playstyles to attack the wider audience, and we think it's bullshit, basically, buttons that need to be checked. So this one was very interesting. It comes, I just saw the match with Bonchan, and it looks like his Sagat is not up to par so far. Has some dope stuff, but you know, I think even one of the commentators is like, I should probably take him to the lab. But other people are like, nah, maybe it's Sagat as whole. Maybe Capcom needs to take that damn character design back to the lab. A lot of people feel that way. I believe it starts with Ryanhart. Let's unpack. Right here, we're starting with the GOAT Ryanhart saying, question, why is Sagat like this? Answer, I don't know, but it might be partially due to Sagat's traditional moveset and playstyle would destroy beginners and they still need the game to appeal to new players. I presume on some level, there's also concern on how he would gel with Street Fighter 6 drive system, which led to these changes we have now in his moveset. Feels like Capcom played it way too safe again. Hopefully he gets some positive changes in the next update. Others respond to it as well, saying Capcom are sacrificing legacy playstyles to attract a wider audience that cannot handle zoning, and Capcom designed Street Fighter 6, or I should say, Capcom designed Street Fighter 6 in such a way that legacy characters cannot function with the kit we had for 30 plus years. It's terrible regardless, and there is no way to spin this positively. Ryanhart responds to that saying, literally can't win either way here. Ha ha. Basically agreeing. Going deeper, I agree mostly. There's definite some Sagat PTSD, but one thing I don't get is there's still tons of characters that absolutely crush beginners, but they got the green light. Talking about Guile, JP, and Akuma. Leave my Guile out of this. Anyway, continue on saying, I'm glad the OGs are finally speaking up. It was hilarious how every Sagat OG clearly hated him, but they were obviously biting their lips so they wouldn't sound like a hater. This version of Sagat was nothing but cursed for legacy players. LOL. And continuing on, others saying, I am not a fan of the absence of unique character designs in the modern fighting games. Sagat held a very cool niche for defensive players who enjoyed forcing mistakes out of their opponents from range. Street Fighter 6 system is somewhat to blame, but still, and then down below, I think you're 100% correct. I don't think people realize how scared they are from making things too difficult for new players. Evidence show if the game is hard, people quit. They don't care what you guys say. Evidence shows us the truth, so they're gonna build around that. Damn. He's talking about the evidence shows that, so they don't care what we say. And then right here, while I appreciate the sentiment of trying something new, it truly sucks that loyalists have to play a watered down version of a character due to them catering to scrubs. Honestly, I would have preferred no Sagat or to have him as a new character with this kit than to be Sagat. How you feeling about that one? I think we have some on the other side right here saying, Sagat's already seen success at EWC. Yeah, check this one out. Sagat's already seen success at EWC and has great tools that make him minimum high tier. Same thing happened to Mai and Twitter, I'm assuming. Oh, and with Twitter, and they said she was bad, or in Sagat's case, he's worse. But thinking he needs buffs is cuckoo. Character is fine. Not everybody needs to be Akuma or Ryu. How you thinking about that? He's saying that the same thing happened with Mai. I know I ate that last tweet. Bear with me. Anyway, he's saying same thing happened with Mai. And what did they do on Twitter? They said that she was bottom tier. Right here, let me put it up again. Same thing happened with Mai. And Twitter assuming she's bad, or in Sagat's case, worse. But thinking they need buffs is cuckoo. How you feeling about that? They say, hey, he already had success at EWC. Remind me what the success was. I'm not trying to be a smartass. I'm really not. I just don't remember what the Sagat success was at EWC. And do you think it's still too early? Because this last comment is saying, no, at worst, he's a minimum. What did they say? He's a minimum? At minimum high tier? Yeah, to make him at minimum high tier. What do y'all think about that comment? But the rest of the comments pretty strongly agree, saying we're tired of Capcom being so afraid to push away newbies, or scrubs, they say, in order to sacrifice the legacy players and the legacy characters, stuff we've known for 30 plus years. It sucks to play a watered down version of your favorite character. And others going as far to say it was funny because they believe every Sagat OG clearly hated him, but they bit their lip not to seem like a hater. Wrapping it up right here with one of the first tweets from Ryanhart when he said, feels like Capcom played it too safe once again. Hopefully some positive changes in the next update. There you have it. I don't know, man. It does feel like, and I could be speaking on my ass right here, but it does feel like when you got these characters like Sagat, I'll even say Geef, and I'm not a Geef main, so I'm not the one. Some people might tell me for it, nah, you don't know what you're talking about. I might. I'm gonna be real, I might not know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, I wish they would give Geef his green hand. I wish that he would be more of a threat. Now, you do see some players, hell, we just watched, you know, some Japan Street Fighter, what is it called, Street Fighter League, getting down with some Geef, but it always seems like it's the exception and not the rule. I don't know why. I remember Dirty Low made this comment saying, nah, they'll never make Geef top tier because nobody wants to play a game where a grappler is one of the best characters. Nobody wants to play a game like that. How do y'all feel about that? And I believe, Dirty Low, if you're watching, comment down below, because I believe that's what he said. He said nobody wants to play a game where a grappler is like the strongest character or one of two, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I know there's a lot of theories, some conspiracy theories, but it does seem with this whole rise of modern controls and everything being easier for the newbie that there's a lot of questions and a lot of people having growing pains, to say the least. Like, what the hell is this? Anyway, that's what's happened. How y'all feeling? Let me know. And that it is, Butt Check family. Definitely let me know how you are feeling. Thank you guys for the amazing love. Thank you for joining me. It is Friday. The weekend is here. We done made it. More than likely, this will be the only video for the day. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you have a good one, and I will see you tomorrow. As always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all, fella. Peace. Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
That's it, my little angels. You're all luminous, wonderful beings of light. What's the score? It's all tied up at fun to fun. Yeah! Because that's the point of playing, to have fun.
No, the point of playing is to win the trophy. And if you don't know who's winning, who gets the trophy?
Everyone. It's a participation trophy. Everyone gets one.
It's like you're speaking Chinese to me right now.